Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more Death Must Die beta branch testing. We were gonna do Dragon Maris today, but I'm gonna push that back to tomorrow because you guys seem to enjoy this Two Snakes Knife build yesterday with our 0.1 attack time, which is just absurd. It's not gonna stay this way, so I want to get the most we can out of this. Let's try a Chain Lightning build if we can. I've changed up the gear a little bit. We're gonna have lightning zaps as our only like default starting strike, and then everything else is basically luck. So we're gonna start with 115%, which isn't amazing, honestly, for luck, but it's pretty good. We also have a bunch of effect range, which does help some skills. We'll see if it actually applies to anything we do. We have a couple extra projectile counts here, so yeah, let's just jump into it. We're going to Act 1. We are on 71 now. I'm still climbing the ladder here. I guess I really didn't need... Huh. Those things really aren't moving, are they? That seems like a bug. Oh, this is gonna get ridiculous really fast, isn't it? I don't think I needed the shadow shift part of this. All right, let's roll away from justice. Not needed. Let's take energy missiles as our first one. I really want Legong. I really want Chain Lightning is what I want. It's like the mainstay for today's video. But I think missiles with luck, basically all the luck-based ones is what we're going for. So Mort was the other one I really wanted. Unfortunately, none of these skills are really good for what we're doing. We could just take Ravens though. Ravens applies Cursed. You know, it unlocks Mayhem for us. It's good. We are in Darkness 71, so I would think we might have to try at some point here. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, this seems good. Alacrity is great, but I'm just gonna take split-second attack. So we can attack more times, because obviously that's what we need to be doing. Because we don't have enough. These little lightning orbs are really, I feel like they're supposed to move. I'm almost certain shoot out lightning zaps. I feel like the lightning zaps are supposed to travel forward, and they appear to not be traveling forward at all. Let me move the mouse off the screen, I guess. I'm not really using the mouse here. This is kind of a one-handed game half the time. Like, once you have the gear and you're not pushing the highest darkness levels, plus when you have like a really broken build like this, you can do everything with one hand. We're gonna take energy missiles, obs. Excuse me if I have some random weird pauses or whatever. I'm gonna try to edit them out, but allergy's still kicking my butt, as I mentioned yesterday. I am taking stuff and it's helping, but there's still moments where I'm just like, oh, surprise, Jeff, you can't breathe. So here we are. But yeah, what I want to do is get some Chain Lightning going on to where it procs like every hit. We do have 5 slots, so I guess we're allowed to take tornadoes as well. Not having any banish dice or reroll dice kind of sucks, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Also, the new tornado animation, if you guys have not seen it in any of my videos yet, pretty awesome. I think we're gonna take split-second attack here. One thing that's changed that I have not talked about is a few of the basic attacks, Legong being probably the most notable, is the more linear scaling on the special effect. If you notice, the chance to get a double attack starts off pretty low, but scales up faster. I think it ends up being technically higher than it used to be. I'd have to take a look at the patch notes. And honestly, since they're changing on a, you know, basically last week when it dropped, it was changing every day to every other day. So constantly going over the patch notes is kind of like a fool's game. I'll go ahead and take serendipity there. I don't see a reason to like really push for it. I'd be totally content with maxing it out and then getting it to expert. I do think we're gonna want chain lightning here for the damage. I think it's gonna end up doing a ton of damage, but I need to get to it. Again, I'm like really kind of sad about these lightning zaps, to be honest. Like, Firebolt wasn't the best, but comparing these to the breath weapons we were using yesterday, not so great. This is lame. Thunderstruck isn't terrible though, because it will trigger off split second attack, so you can get like some big crazy like quadruple attacks if you get lucky. If the stars align. Some double tornadoes going on. Take some more serendipity. I wouldn't mind picking up a curiosity of at least adept rank either. Just so I can banish some stuff. The other weird thing about this is because we do have this knife, we have 160% cast damage. We only have one cast slot, but the one cast we do have it should actually have a decent amount of damage to it. It's not going to be amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's not an irrelevant amount of damage. Okay, chain lightning would be absurd here, by the way. So I'm gonna skip Taste of Time, and I'm gonna skip it because if we happen to come across First Strike, I'd much rather have that, and I just don't think it's very good. I'd rather just have Time Field. I think Time Field is just insane. If you're gonna have one single cast, Time Field is probably the best one to have. Like, it's just a safe little bubble. I'm also wondering, what did I put on for healing in this build? And I'm coming to the realization that I might not have added any healing, which is a huge mistake. Okay, this is actually gonna be a hard run. Unless I can find some... unless I can find some healing shrines or something. Once you pass, like, Darkness 50 or so, you kind of need healing on some gear, or like Inner Peace, or we could hit, if we hit Vampirism off of Mort, then obviously it doesn't matter because we attack a billion times a second, right? But until we hit that, not having any regen, we will get chipped out as a melee build.
Charming.
All right, chain lightning me? That's not... and I don't think we want to be doing novice chain lightning. I'm also thinking we don't want to be grave robbing because it's going to reduce our luck, and that's bad. Wells are pretty strong. Yeah, 10 HP is nice. There's really good shrines here for healing if I can just find them. Probably less than in Act 2. Overall, I guess there's probably more wells. I don't know. I can't say I've done enough Act 1, especially in this beta branch, to know if the shrine ratio has changed greatly or not. Because I know a lot of shrines got buffed, nerfed, changed altogether. And no idea about how their, you know, potential rarity is affected. We will upgrade split second attack again. I mean, having a chance to attack more times is like the same as getting more rocks on our stuff. Fortune isn't terrible since we need heals, but it's also not as good at getting luck. All right, so we're gonna have Necromancer in a second. I don't think he's gonna be that much of a problem. Still not having our Chain Lightning is sad. Not that we're like super reliant on that. I just feel like it'd be really strong what we're doing. Because one of the problems with tornadoes is it has an internal cooldown, right? Chain lightning does not have that problem. Okay, we can reroll here. This is good. This feels like another split. Actually, no, it's probably a ball lightning. Just to get it out of the pool. Get a dash out of the, like, pool for the other gods. And then we, oh my god. Okay, wait a sec. Never mind. Never mind. We're insane. Forget I said anything before. That's crazy. Yeah, it also gives us more speed to get to shrines. Yeah. But if you do want a real challenge in the game, I would say your attack hits have a 10% chance to recharge a dash. Okay, that's probably pretty good. I would say that removing regen gear can really provide a challenge. Like if you want to play, if you think Darkness 100 is too easy and you want to challenge yourself after this patch comes out, let's say, just don't equip any regen gear and avoid Inner Peace and Vampirism and then try and win a run. And that will be your challenge. And some builds will just go through it. Like Kront has innate regen. He's ridiculous, right? Cast Maris will still plow through it, but some other guys won't. Oh, are we still getting luck? We are. There was a time when that was 36% luck. Wonder what happened there. Not gonna complain. Oh, an imp. It's Dark Revenge. No, nah. Take knockback, I guess. Doesn't really matter. That skeleton is such a dick. I don't know why. It's really, I don't understand why is he like this? You know what? We've killed him a absurd amount of times. I guess it makes sense. We need chatty skeletons in Act 2. I think that's missing. Look at all these heart drops. Alteration ritual. Master, yeah, I'm gonna click that. It's potentially more strikes. It's also potentially pandemonium to level up our stuff. Which is the big appeal, right? More luck. What is our luck currently at? 267? That's not bad. For a weapon that adds no strike damage, and really nothing aside from, like, it's just a weapon with no damage and just super fast attack speed, it kind of goes to show how broken some things can be when you just turn one stat up to, like, its max potential. Yep. Yeah, Mayhem's fine. Sickles would still be great. I like XP per second. I think more levels is good here. There's a lot of stuff we haven't gotten Chain Lightning, we haven't gotten Sickles yet. Vampirism would be nutso. More energy missiles levels is great. I mean, we've been getting by with energy missiles 3 or energy missiles 2 adept, which is disgustingly weak. I really would like Chain Lightning before before the slimes, though. It'd be nice. More luck. You know what? Maybe the lightning zaps eliminated the necromancer because they just were stationary. I'm gonna roll away from execution here. It's cute, but nothing. We'll take Temporal Lord. If for nothing else, like, a revive is fine, but also it means that the next legendary we would find from time is guaranteed to be gym high, which is kind of absurd. So that seems worth it. And expert chain lightning. Oh, it's like I can see the future. All right. Now we're about to have a good time. And look at this, right in time for the slimes too. Well, I guess a little early for the slimes, but whatever. Fine. Wait. Were slimes always at 12? Am I losing it? Am I losing it? I feel like I'm losing it. Strike damage. Nah, let's take energy missiles here. It takes some damage there. I kind of had no doubt that we're just gonna straight blow up the dragons. So I'm not super concerned about that. Give me the heal and the max HP. I don't really need extra move speed, or attack speed, I don't think. For the moment. I'm gonna roll away from this. Chain lightning me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, good times. That's very satisfying. Okay, look, I'm not saying that these daggers should be kept in the game. What I am saying is that I don't think it would be unreasonable for Nixie to have a weapon that has 1.0 attack speed and literally no other stats. It should do 1 damage, like 1 physical damage, and no bonus stats. Its only ability is its 0.1 attack speed. In addition, I would also say it should probably be a mythic item, a mythic unique. It should not be on this weapon. It should not have like 170% cast damage. That's crazy. It doesn't need any bonuses. Sickles, yeah. Yeah, why not? The funny part about this, I didn't even talk about my talent tree. It's the same as yesterday. I didn't mess with it. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter what we're doing. You could do anything with it. It doesn't matter. This is a mess. None of this helps. I've got 4 points into swerving darkness. Not using it. Don't care. I basically just have the wrong talent set up. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. That's how strong this is. Which is kind of absurd. Now again, we are in Act 1, Darkness 71. If I wanted to push, I definitely would have needed some regen, or to roll a little higher. Big serendipity up. So let's take a look real quick. That puts us at 310% luck, which means we have a 17% chance for double attacks, 82% chance of attack for energy missiles, 84 for tornadoes, 78 for chain lightning. This always on every 7 attacks. We also have a 21% chance to trigger Thunderstruck, which is pretty good. And these are all just extra things. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty broken. Okay, well, what if we up that number? I'm glad I just went through what our values were so I could increase it. I think I'm gonna banish ravens here and roll to see if we can go back to, like, yeah, this stuff here. I'm gonna banish urgency because we don't really tornadoes. Not that urgency would be completely bad. There are things it affects. It's just that there's so many skills that we'd want to max out at this point that urgency is not on that list, right? Missiles. And you can kind of play this build however you want to. Also, that's the fun part about it. It's like, if you want to go super high luck, you can do that. If you want to go super high, like, on hit from gear effects, you can do that. If you want to, you know, try to go, like, status effects, you could kind of do that. You could even try to go attack damage, although that would probably be a little bit harder. Your strikes last longer. Good for sickles, good for tornadoes. Good for lightning zaps. Probably better just have energy missile rated, for being honest. Yeah, I mean, at some point, have I even triggered Shadow Step yet? Let's roll. Let's take energy missiles again. This gives us 10 max life. Yeah, 20 cast damage is okay, but I'd rather just have max life in this situation. We are throwing poison daggers, which is funny. Our no crit build. I'm fairly sure what happened is I had a different talent build set up because I was like kind of ready to do this on the Steam Deck. But one thing that's weird when you switch from Steam Deck to PC, or probably from any PC to another PC, is that your talent tree gets reset for some reason. Not reset, but like it changes back to your default one, I believe, or like the last one you use, something like that. So if I had already set it up where it's like, oh, I'm gonna have this talent set up where it's gonna be like, it still wasn't optimized by any means, but it kind of made more sense with what we're doing. In this case, oh, it just takes Soul Stealer. Yeah, sure. Why not? Add more projectiles. And strike chance, yes. But so we ended up with like the build from a couple days ago's talent tree, which is kind of silly, but I think it just goes to show how powerful this really is. Like, it's it's dumb. I do wonder about lightning zaps too. I hope it shows at the end how much damage it's actually doing. I'm gonna take Soul Stealers. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got extra strikes now. And Master Offers. I'm actually gonna take Master Offers because if we rolled into Vampirism, that would be really good. This used to be the dangerous part of the run. In my opinion, like this and I guess Dracula. Just because there's so many projectiles. Weather Frost. Uh-oh, we lag in the game. I'll take Master Execution. It'll probably give us enough XP. Also, if the game freezes, you know, that's a possibility too with the amount of stuff we're gonna be putting out, especially at the 19-minute mark. It's gonna get messy. Oh, damage. Alacrity. Okay, yeah. 20% more strike damage is a significant number. Kind of got to double dash away from the big armor can guys, and then we gotta go towards the archers. We've got the next arena coming up now. I'll reroll. I mean, yeah, we'll just reroll this one. Energy missiles up again. Yeah. Ow, that guy hit fairly hard. Is the golden one still alive? It's really hard to tell. Oh, there he is. It's really hard to tell anything. I guess there's like a semblance of normalcy when I'm in lightning ball form because all my strikes have done their damage. We're gonna reroll here for sure. Oh. Okay, well, another 20% strike damage. Probably the best possible when you have 5 strikes. not counting anything Alteration Ritual could possibly get us. This is a setup because it could use more strikes as well. So, like, it's not not too insane to think about. All right, last reroll on split second attack. Not bad. I mean, that was alteration, but whatever, same thing. We rerolled our gods. All right, this part used to suck too because of the freezy guys. Unless you're Krant, because he's immune to freeze if you take that talent point, which you almost certainly should no matter what build you're doing because it's one talent point. And it's not really the freeze that does it, it's the freeze and then getting comboed into by either the ghost assassins or the chargers or the other guys. It's just a bunch of guys that are slow that hit fairly hard in combination with the freeze thing. Vampirism? Never lucky. Never lucky once in my career. Of all my videos, I've never once been lucky. Completely evaporating everything. I just want to see how fast Dracula's gonna die. That's the real question, right? What's the single target damage like? Because that's kind of how Act 2 is balanced right now, is that the bosses are the real difficulty. I think I just upgrade Alacrity. It would be cool if there was another dice that let you just take all three options. Oh, is the game gonna survive this stage? Is a whole other question too. But that would be pretty sweet, right? We just gave you all the options. I'll take Thunderstruck because I don't have a choice. I think we're okay. It was the initial wave that was worrisome. Because from there, I'm kind of just doing enough damage to, like, keep it from piling up too much. All right, more magic missiles is pretty strong. It is lagging, though. I'm gonna zip on by, pick up some XP. Magic missiles to 10. It's definitely called energy missiles, but I mean, it's also just magic missiles. But magic missiles also exist as an ability in this game, which makes it really awkward. So there's just two different magic missiles. I will take Soul Stealers because it's been a while. All right, Dracula. Ow. Oh my God. What did that much damage? Was that the little lightning balls? The little lightning zaps that did all that? That seemed like too much. Wait a second, these don't matter. I'm selling all of this. It's Act 1 gear. So as good as it is, they could be like perfect rolls. It can't match up to Act 2 gear if you already have Mythic Act 2 gear. If you don't, you could still get better rolls. Does it show? No. Chain Light needed 12k DPS, Soul Stealer 7.3, Tornadoes 5.1, Energy Missiles 3.9. There's just a lot of damage in here. And it does not show Lightning Zaps, which is the one I'm the most curious about, because I still wonder, with all this damage, were the bosses supposed to get evaporated like that? That seems crazy. That seems actually crazy. We're gonna look through our gear here as normal, like we don't, just, you know, to see if anything's fancy. These stats are kind of crazy, but it's just unfortunate it's on a tier 1 gear thing. But again, if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, the YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. And, you know, doesn't cost anything, so there's that. Tomorrow the plan is to do the dragon build with Maris, because I think we've done enough of this for now. I guess I'll click on this because it has 3 dice and a dragon. And by 3 dice, I mean 1 of each dice. It's kind of interesting. Half Moon, strike duration. Interesting enough. Thorns, maybe. Crescent Moon, Greatsword. Wait. Adept Scotty. Adept cast Scotty, 2 projectiles for cast, 2 cast crit, 75 global damage, 20 cast area, and crescent. Okay, sure. Maybe cast Scotty is a thing. It seems weird, but we can try it. Not that one. 50% luck and effects range. Okay, sure. Well, you know, it's worth it. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.